beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
What's up, y'all?
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. So, y'all, as you can see, we don't have any food in front of us. No food at all.
Quick chat. Not a whole lot. We just gonna,
We gonna shoot from
talk
here.
a little bit.
I do have a smoothie here that I'm drinking on, but
I had my smoothie. I had a little bit of hers, actually.
Yeah, a little bit of mine, and I made him a mushroom.
Man, all I can tell y'all is if you don't know, get your smoothie game on. Energy for days.
You sure don't look like you got energy. The way you like, if you don't know, y'all get
It's been a long day, Bethany, and I don't have this much smoothie.
Yeah, it's evening time here, y'all. So anyways, y'all, so why we're doing this video, because I know a lot of people, when I tell y'all, a lot of people have been reaching out wanting to know the state of Dalvin, because he put out that video, give me a moment, or give me time.
Yeah, give me time.
Give me time.
Yep.
And I know you guys have been reaching out, say, B, go check on Dalvin. We want to know he's okay, because he, and I listened to it. Now, you guys, I'm going to say this, that I did reach out to Dalvin, because, Dalvin is a very private person. Very private. And y'all would think that, sometimes kids are like that to their parents. They don't want to tell them everything. They're not going to be, upfront right away. So I want to let y'all know he is okay. He's fine. He told me he was good. So he said he was going to call me a little bit. And I said, okay, it's been some time passed. And I said, you still ain't called me. When you going to give me a call? And so he said, I'm good, Mom. I just don't want to talk right now. And I said, okay, I understand that. I respect that. So I just want you to know, you tell you guys he is good. I thank you guys so much for the prayers. And keep continuing to pray for him, because I feel that, we as parents, we pray for our children. And told y'all that. We always praying for them constantly. And I know that sometimes certain situations have to happen that to make them realize, just to...
Let me just break this down for y'all. To
reflect on, on them as a person, to do some reflections, to do some evaluations on themselves, and know what, just to make them a better person. So I don't know. I know he, apologized in that video of anything that he have done to anybody and all this stuff, and feeling sorry, saying sorry to everyone or whatever, and saying that he needs to work on himself. And he does need to work on himself. And it's good that he's at that point that he acknowledges that, to become the person that he should be, a better person. Because my husband and I know how we raised them. Both Dalvin and Darius. We know how we raised them. However, when they go out into the world, we don't know everything. Okay, we don't know everything. Right. And I know from my understanding, there were some text messages from Ellie, which we saw those, and I could understand her hurt as well, because she lived it. She lived it with Dalvin, and Dalvin lived it with her, and no one is going to, we can't spectate, we think we know what happened. You don't know everything, okay? And she lived that in that moment, and she has every right to be upset or whatever that she is. And at the moment, sometimes people have a breaking point where I can't take this, and her listening to his video probably sent her off in a way.
Based on the text message or them text messages,
posting stuff. Definitely. And let me tell you, she's probably, sometimes you can react like that in anger, because you're so angry and so mad. She probably didn't even have a chance to really sit back and think. It's like she just
be like that sometimes.
On IG and put it out there. But all in all, I tell you, like I said, and like they said, you have to respect both of them as far as their relationship, because it was a public relationship, and they have to, by it being public like that, it's even harder to get over it. It's a lot to deal with when you have everybody talking about it, having something to say, and especially she's hurt, he's hurt. It's just a lot of things going on. But I just pray that this thing that is happening will get him to where he needs to be in God.
Right, for sure.
Get him what he needs to be in his life. Catapult. Was I'm trying to say that right? Catapult him into an area in his life where he's, doing better for himself, being that man, outstanding man, the upright man for a woman. You know what I'm saying? A man of God or whatever. But, sometimes we have to go through some things. It's not the end.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we may have mentioned this before, but we, just as she said, we do a lot of praying. And, when you're praying for your kids, your grown kids, you expect that, God is going to intervene, touch them, move them along in the process, bring them to himself. Because no man can come to God unless he's drawn. And so that's what our prayer is, that God would just continue to draw our children to himself, just like any other Christian family would be praying for their kids in the same manner. And sometimes that looks worse before it looks good. I mean, sometimes they go through a lot of things before they get to a place where it is now, okay, you're broken, you have felt that conviction, and you are ready to change, repent, whatever. So we just, as parents, just are patient. You just have to be really patient in the prayer process and never lose your faith in it. And you might see with your natural eye a whole bunch of things that are like, wow,
like this ain't gonna work. This gonna work.
This, you know what I'm saying? So,
but see, we as humans, we're not God.
Exactly.
He ain't gonna throw the towel in. He gonna keep on working. I don't care how bad the situation look or seem to you. It does not matter. You're not too far gone or too far off where God cannot pick you back up and remold you, reshape you with the clay.
And watch out when he do it, because you're going to come out much better than you were before it all went down. And you're going to be looking at that situation 5 years from now saying, I'm so happy that happened in my life because it caused so much change and transformation to occur. And I just pray that that's what happens to him
and to Ellie.
And I also pray, just for Ellie, just that whatever harm has happened, that God would heal that area, and that, again, that she would come out better than she was before, because God is the only one that can do it. You know what I mean? And so, like my wife was saying, is everybody in that situation, them two together, they lived it. They know the ins and outs. They have their stories, whether they want to reveal that information or not. That is something private to them. And that's something that they have to cope with, deal with, get over. Relationships are tough already. And so when you're dealing with a breakup, privately is hard. But publicly is even greater. Even more difficult, just because, man, it ain't like you can go somewhere and hide. Everybody know about your stuff. And you know what? There's always someone at fault in a breakup, period. Yeah. People can say, oh, it was amicable, it's whatever, we grew apart, whatever, all these.
There's always somebody.
All these things that people say. But in reality, there's always someone who is at fault in a relationship. And whether you choose to take accountability for that fault or whatever, really the relationship's over. So that part just, you would love it, but if it don't happen, then it don't happen. But the point I'm trying to make is that you have to each individually heal and get through it, and like I said, move differently in the future. Yeah,
and I just to go back to say, I understand Ellie's position as a female, because we're very emotional females. Sometimes we're very emotional, and like I was telling you guys before, Dalvin does not really express his feelings like he should, and I don't know if he gets, I don't know what it is he don't want to, how to I don't know what happens where a person cannot express their feelings, but the things that he said in the video probably rubbed her the wrong way, because she's like, wait, and like I said, she knows what happened, and she's like, where's the accountability? Where's the way you saying, I loved her, she was this, she was that, all the nice things about her, because, the things that he said I don't know. Probably just hurt her, you know, because it's still fresh, y'all. This thing is still fresh. It just happened. And listen, and I'm not saying he's not hurt either. You know, some things, you know, he's probably hurt too. But I do know that whatever the situation, whatever caused all of this, they both know what caused it. And at this moment, they both need to heal, and they both need to, you know, just do things not in the public. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying? Privately,
Yeah, I mean,
without everybody.
Yeah, I absolutely, that is the goal, but it's very, very difficult in this environment with any type of relationship that
Social
was
media.
public. You know, just because it is what it is, it's like this. You know, it's kind of like, I take it back to, you know, sort of a biblical principle. When something is done in private, it's always dealt with in private. When something is done in public, it must be dealt with in public. That's the thing about it is you can't, when somebody comes out and says, and I'm just saying this, not related to the situation, but just in general, if something comes out in the public square and it's addressed, and there is someone at fault for it, then the apology or the accountability also must come out in the public square, because otherwise people feel slighted, like, oh yeah, you said all that in private but not in public. And that is just a theme about public and private relationships. It just is what it is. Whether it's in business, like for example, I could do a business deal behind the scenes and nobody knows about it, and then when something happens and it blows up and the other person or party says something in the public square, that I must also come out in the public square. I can't just deal with it behind the scenes, because that statement is out there now and has never been dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Has never been concluded, has never heard the opposite side of it to, you know, bring the full story out. And that's really what it is in any kind of relationship that's public, is it's gotta, you know, have both sides comment and then decide to put it to bed and move on with their life. And it sounds like that has been done. Whether it's been done appropriately in the eyes of each of the individuals involved is really up to them. And it sounds like maybe that's not what the case was, but
you know what I was gonna say. It's a lot of relationships we have seen and witnessed on YouTube that had YouTube, you know, couple channels and different things like that, and then they end up doing a big breakup. And every time, I think all of them go through the same thing: hurt, pain, you know. And sometimes when you see or if you look at a video or see a text message or hear these hearsays, and you can take it the wrong way because you still hurt. You're still vulnerable at that moment. Right. You know what I'm saying? So things are being pushed at you in different areas. And I think sometimes people that does not do YouTube or on the outside looking in, they don't understand, well, why they acting like that? Why they so emotional? Because you got so much pushback. This person saying something, that person saying something, negativity. And so many people coming at you at once, and you like, okay, and then y'all say, well, y'all put it out there and this and that. But yeah, sometimes
you say y'all, you mean YouTubers, period.
Yeah, YouTubers put it out there. I understand that, but sometimes the things can be all off. You know,
you put it out there, saying. But and we know that when you put something out there, people are going to take it and run with it. We understand that as YouTubers, but at the same time, it's like, at least get all the details, the facts, you know.
But
it's just very much opinion. I'm gonna do this video as an opinion so that I can get views, and everybody does them, and they put their opinions out there, and you get views.
Or assume that this is going on, and you be like,
it's a lot of assumptions because you're not in the relationship, and it just makes things worse. But you know what? Again, it's the world we live in. It's social media. It's not like that's gonna change. You put your stuff out there, people gonna say what they say, and whatever. You gotta have a strong, hide. Yeah, exactly. Thick skin. So
to be able to handle
but we just pray for the best for both of them, and that if nothing else, that they get a chance to heal and to move forward and really take whatever has been sort of the lasting effect of that relationship / breakup, and really internalize it, think it through, learn from the challenges that were faced, or the issues that happened, and really change because of it and come out on the other side more emotionally intelligent, maybe more wise in how you foresee possible challenges in future relationships, and really take a moment to think about, how did we get here? You know, what did we, what kind of decisions could I have made differently?
Right.
What red flags did I not see? You know, just like you would do with any relationship that dies, you almost do sort of an emotional autopsy on it, like what happened here, so that you don't take that same baggage, that same hurt and pain into your next relationships, and then cause those people to go through similar things. And so I pray that both of them, like I said, heal, get time to heal, get over it, and don't let any of this
set them back.
I guess instead of saying don't let any of this, I should really say, let this that has happened change you for the future, but hopefully in a good way and not in a bad way. Don't carry it as baggage, but hold it as an accessory to life that has made you better. Just like she would wear one of her purses that makes her outfit look better. That's how we should have life lessons be. You know, learn something and have it make you better. You still carry it in a memory, and that memory makes you a better person. Because you never forget the things that happen to you, even though you can forgive. Mm-hmm. So,
oh yeah,
that's my 8 cents.
Yo, look,
that's my 8 cents.
That's your 8 cents. Anyways, okay, y'all. I just wanted to let y'all know. I thought it would be only right because it was just so much of reaching out and everything. So I did check on him, called him several times. Well, I called him, duoed him, and then I called him when I did, and I texted him. So I texted him a few times, and then he told me what he told me. So I just want y'all to know that he's okay. He's fine. And yeah, thought I'd just owe y'all that video because I'm sure he's not going to go back on video and say anything.
Maybe for a while because he's going to release those.
He did say he's going to release
he's got a couple saved videos. So he probably
won't be taking
a little bit of a break
for a week
and
or so.
Stuff. So that would be good for him.
So yeah, that's the end of this video. Just thought I would tell you guys that. And yeah, we'll see y'all in another video. We love y'all. Peace out. What's up, my beloved?
I got a sauce. Smackalicious. 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 I got a craving for some crab legs. I want boiled eggs. I want shrimp. I'm a bougie chick. A whole mukbang. Gotta have that lemon rain. And I do everything. It's smackalicious. Beat love, beat love, beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Beat love, beat love, beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.